The engineers are standing by, and now the moment is nearly here as KOAM makes television history. And we look back at the analog past as we prepare to jump into the digital future. December 1953, something brand new and a little mystical was introduced to the four states more than half a century ago. After years of planning and with the flip of a switch, the analog transmitter was turned on and KOAM TV became the area's first television station. Now, more than 55 years later, our analog broadcasting will end as we take another lead and another leap into the future. Good evening. You're watching KOAM TV's final newscast to be broadcast in analog. Our engineers are here at the station ready to employees are also affected by the dry account. And that is a look at our top stories and weather in the first 7 minutes of KOAM News at 10. In a moment, a memorial to two Oklahoma girls, victims of an unsolved double murder. And later, the end of an era in Miami sports. But first, some of the news sets and news opens you've seen over 55 years of analog broadcasting on KOAM TV.
Live from
something, then we just got to find out who.
The story has a four-state connection. One of the murdered girls, 11-year-old Skylar Whitaker, had moved to Weletka with her family from Baxter Springs, Kansas. Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy's up next with his full forecast. But as we go to break, a look at some of the weather forecasters and weather sets from 55 years of analog broadcasting on KOAM TV.
You expect more, so get more.
All right, kids!
Remember this? The Fun Club was a local children's program. Melody Matinee was a live local music show. Both programs aired from the 1950s into the 1980s, part of the analog broadcasting history of KOAM TV. In about 2 hours' time, KOAM is going to be turning off its analog signal in order to make way for our switch to digital and a new era in television. There's going to be a short time when we won't have a signal.
Work is.
Yes, don't worry. Satellite, cable, you're covered. Thanks, guys. We're going to leave you tonight with a look back at some of the faces that have come into your home through 55 years of analog broadcasting on KOAM TV. Before you wake up tomorrow morning, we should be broadcasting full-power digital. Well, thank you in advance for joining us in this next chapter of television history. Here comes digital. Let's make it a great tomorrow.